Find the scale factor for these two figures. The arrow is used to show the direction of scaling. Find the length of the missing side. So one of the things I did state in class was that these are similar to each other. And I guess I could imply that because I'm saying I've got an original and I'm using some scale factor to scale up. So when you scale an object up, it does produce similar polygons, but I think I probably should explicitly state that. So that means these polygons are similar to each other, and you can see I'd have to do some rotation to line up what appears to be similar parts. Just visually based on that, I would say that these two things I'm highlighting in red are corresponding parts. And we were pretty careful in our definition of what the scale factor is. We said the scale factor is the ratio of the new dimension after scaling occurs divided by the old or original. So in this case, I'm looking at a length of 6 inches, and I'm dividing that by 9 inches. And when I do that, it's interesting. This becomes a unitless number, right? Inches over inches is just a unitless number. So the scale factor doesn't have units itself. It is 6/9, and this also reduces to 2/3. I can divide each of these by 3. So my scale factor is 2/3. So that was one of the questions, right? What's the scale factor? Well, the scale factor using this vector to decide which is the original and the new, right? This I shouldn't use the word vector. It's just indicating the direction there, and it's not the magnitude. So the other thing that you were asked to find is the length of x and y. And we know, if we have the scale factor, it's just a matter of taking a dimension on the original shape and multiplying it by that scale factor. So you can see if I took 9 and I multiplied it by 2/3, that becomes the number 6. And I can do that for the other shape. So this other set, so this one right here maps to this one that's x, so it's going to be 6 also, isn't it, right? So it's just 9 times 2/3 is going to produce 6. The other one's a little different, right? This is 12 inches, so I'm going to start with 12, and I'm going to multiply that times 2/3, and it will map to the y here, and not 12 times 2/3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8, so this becomes 8. So I can see the length of x and y. By the way, this is unitless, right? That's just 2/3. However, the 12 does have units of inches, so this is expressed in inches, and the x value is also expressed in inches. And I guess it's kind of important that the scale factor doesn't have units, because otherwise, if it was still inches, then I'd have inches square here, and these are not areas; these are just lengths. So scale factor is 2/3, x is 6 inches, and y is 8 inches.